Stevenson coach, Schofield.
Yeah, shout out to Adames and Shiraz. That's gonna be a really good boxing match. I think Adames's timing is going to he's gonna be able to capitalize on the speed of Shiraz. I have Adames winning that fight.
Yeah, he's got a kind of like Shiraz a little bit like Khan will throw 4, 5, 6 punch combinations a little too often, right? Mm-hmm. But Adames though, I mean, he's going to have to stay in there, catch and shoot, and cut the distance a little bit. It's a good fight. These are all pretty good fights. The only one that isn't almost 50-50 at the books is Kid Austin and Shakur.
Yeah.
Anyways. Is it one-sided for Shakur?
So let me jump ahead of that real quick.
Sure,
look, Kid Austin is like plus 700. Look, I can't bring myself to pick him against Shakur Stevenson, but I was saying it was 80-20 when we had Shakur here. I don't see that now. I think... Look, if Shakur Stevenson has and gets Zab Judah, Adrian Broner-itis, where he's just not letting his hands go.
Okay.
And I say that because when you'd watch Zab and Adrian, there was opportunities there. Their hand speed, their precision.
Well, we're talking about both of them being older, right?
Yeah, they took beatings before that.
That ain't happening.
No, but he's had fights like against De Los Santos and Nakatia where it's like a mental block. He's not letting it go. Against De Los Santos, he would jump so far out of position he couldn't take advantage of the counter that is capable of. Mm-hmm. So if like look, Kid Austin, what he lacks, what all his contemporaries have, right? What Devin has and Shakur has and Abdullah showed and Keyshawn. He doesn't have that precision. He doesn't have that timing and that placement punch for punch.
You talking about Shakur?
Kid Austin.
Oh, okay.
Kid Austin. Shakur's got it in spades.
Okay.
But what Kid Austin has to combat that is I could tell like he's a little bit out of the Sugar Shane, Sugar Ray mold. Like they got to throw him in combos to get the best out of them.
Yeah.
And he's got a little bit of what you had, where it's like you weren't that guy when it came to single shot precision, but you had other skills that were overlooked by your opponents. And with the movement, with the activity. Kid Austin doesn't have your jab. He doesn't have your sense of IQ yet, but you didn't necessarily at his age either.
Right.
So Shakur's got the accuracy. He's got the placement. He's got the defense, the vision, the timing. But what Kid Austin has to offset that is youth, hunger, balls, and athleticism. He's a bigger guy than Shakur. He's a bigger guy all around. Shakur's got to meet him halfway. Shakur's got to not let his hands go, and that'll open the door for a crazy upset and a shakeup in the lightweight division. I can't go there. I can't pick against Shakur, but I wouldn't be. I think if you're a betting man and all these fights are 50-50 and you're like, what's worth a run for my money? At plus 700, I think 100%. Kid Austin's worth a run for your money.
100%. Yeah. Whatever you bet, you can't be mad at it because this is you're exactly right. Shakur has to meet Schofield halfway. Schofield's gonna do what he does.
Yeah.
And Shakur is gonna do what he does, but Shakur has to meet him halfway.
He's got to cough up the fight a little bit.
He's got to amp it up.
I meant he's got to meet him halfway if he's going to lose.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to oblige by not letting his hands go, not taking advantage.
Oh, no.
Like,
I think the opposite.
Yeah.
I think in order for him to win, he's going to have to meet him halfway.
Right.
It has to be, I made you miss, I countered you. And I made you miss again. You got close to me, I tied you up and made you feel my strength and my power. He has to control Schofield.
Yes.
Because if he doesn't just control this kid is like a battery. And he just going to bounce around and do what he needs to do.
And his confidence is going to grow.
And that work rate is going to go and the confidence is going to grow.
Like you guys said, I'm thinking if you don't work, you're going to end up like Adrian Porter. Like, you're going to look up like, damn, I'm down, because while you trying to tie up, move, this kid's just coming. Coming. And what his dad, Schofield dad, do not hold him back. Let him fucking go. If he going to get knocked out, let him get knocked out. Like, never bring your kid back that night. This is like our opportunity. Go up in there and go for the kill, young man. Give it everything you got. Shakur, when you tie up, better show that motherfucker you stronger than him. Get shots in. You can't just, it can't be a non-activity night. You will lose this fight.
It's
dangerous.
I have an easy time seeing how this fight could be for
Schofield.
But
I can see him smoking that
but I really...
if he's on point, if Shakur's on point and executing, he can make it an easy fight.
Making this kid look like easy, like sparring partner.
Fight in the night?
No. Magimov Ortiz is.
Magimov Ortiz is.
Main event.
Main event.
What am I doing?